Hello students, this is lesson U1A07b. Hopefully after the end of this lesson you should be able to say I can write and graph the equation of lines on a coordinate grid. Alright, so let's take a look. So the information that you will need for this lesson is here. And in the last video we went over how to find the slope of a line. And I briefly went over, and also in the last video, the information in that pink box there. The equation of a line can be expressed in the slope-intercept form, which is given by y equal to mx plus b, where m is equal to the slope and b is the y-intercept. I'm going to move through this relatively quickly because this is a core concept that was taught in Algebra 1, so I am going to move along. So the first question here is to find the equation of a line that passes through 1, 2 and 4, 3. So once again, in order for us to write the equation of a line, which is given by, hold on a second, I'm going to make that a little thicker, y is equal to mx plus b, we need to recognize that we need two things. We need the slope and we need the y-intercept. So for us to do this, okay, this is the approach. We need to solve for the slope. And we are fluent in doing that because we had gone through the last lesson. This is now going to be 3 minus 2 all over 4 minus 1. And this is going to turn into 1/3. So that's our slope. The next thing is we got to figure out what the y-intercept is. So in order for us to figure out what the y-intercept is, we're going to make a choice. We're going to either choose 0.1 or 0.2. It really doesn't matter which point you use, okay? Either case, we're going to end up with the same answer at the end, which is our y-intercept, which is what we're trying to solve for. So let's say I want to choose 0.1, okay? So 0.1 is 1, 2. So the x-coordinate is 1 and the y-coordinate is 2. So I want to substitute, I want to replace the y-coordinate with 2. I want to replace the slope with the value of 1/3. And I'm going to replace the coordinate of x with 1. And I need to solve for b. So in order for me to do this, I know that 1/3 times 1, or anything times 1, is itself. So I have 1/3 plus b is equal to 2. So in order for me to find out what b is, I want to subtract 1/3 from both sides. I end up with 2 minus 1/3. And in order for us to subtract fractions, we've got to create common denominators. Right now, 2, the denominator is 1. So I want to multiply that by 3 over 3 to get 6 over 3. So really, this is going to be 5/3. So the y-intercept here is 5/3. So finally, the equation is y is equal to 1/3 x plus 5/3. And that's all it is. Graphically, how does this look? Well, I know that points 1, 2 and 4, 3 needs to be plotted. And it's simply a line that passes through those 2 points. If you look at the line that's drawn passing through those 2 points, you're going to notice that the y-intercept will not pass through an integer value. And that is consistent with what we found. All right, let's take a look at the next example here. Find the equation of a line passing through 2, 1 and 2, 4. So let's first find out what the slope is. The slope is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2 minus 2. So immediately I see that this turns into 3 over 0, and anything divided by 0 is not 0, it's undefined. This is a line with an undefined slope, and if we were to plot these 2 points on a coordinate grid, you're going to see that these 2 points are going to be stacked one on top of another in a vertically. The way in which we write the equation of a vertical line is always going to be x equals. And the reason why is going to the equation of a vertical line is x equals because all the x-coordinates on that vertical line will be the same. All the x-coordinates on this vertical line will have an x-coordinate of 2, which is why we say, appropriately, that the equation of this vertical line is x equals to 2. Let's see how this looks like graphically. So again, by plotting out those 2 points, I see that the 2 points are actually stacked one on top of the other, and all the x-coordinates, again, can be revealed. All those x-coordinates are, in fact, 2. So again, vertical lines are expressed by x equal to either x1 or x2. Let's look at the third example. Find the equation of a line passing through 1, 3 and 4, 3. And again, we're going to find out what the slope is. So this is going to be 3 minus 3 over 4 minus 1. And this turns into 0 over 3. 0 divided by any number other than 0 is 0. What kind of line will have a slope of 0, you may ask? Well, it's a line that is going to be horizontal. So all the y-coordinates on that horizontal line will have a y-coordinate of 3. And if we graph out these 2 points, we're going to see that. All the y-coordinates on this horizontal line will have a y-coordinate of 3. Because of this, the equation of this horizontal line is, again, y equal to 3. So in summary, whenever we're graphing the equation, or whenever we're writing the equation of a horizontal line, it is expressed as either y equal to the y-coordinate of the first point or y-coordinate of the second point, right? Which either case it's the same thing, because y1 and y2 are the same. And that's it.